Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ian Saturday Night. I realize I'm coming to you from the perspective of being a mad scientist of the mind at the end of the world. In a sense, I'm 90 miles from Cuba in Key West, Florida. But such as it is, I have the perspective of being on the fringes of the world here. Key West is its own bubble. So basically, I've been having a lot of dreams of trying to get places, and I'm having trouble getting places in my dream, and people from my past pop in and out, and they don't understand what I say, and I try to reach for them, and they slip from my grasp, and I always have sensations of being hugged by some force of a gender unspecified, either male or female. So that's interesting. Perhaps my dreams are telling me that I need to take care of myself in this way, or that I need to receive love on some level. So basically, I've been just trying to carry on. I have to apologize to my viewers. Sometimes I speak in a garbled fashion, but that's because I get very excited, and I don't get the chance to slow down very much. But if I concentrate like I am now, I can talk very easily. It's all a matter of slowing down. See, it's interesting when I'm mindful about it. I can slow myself down right away on camera. But when I get all worked up, it's like I'm a human slinky. I'm all bound up with wire, and I'm tight, and it feels like I can't quite get the words out because I'm so excited. But then when I slow down, like I am now, it's easier. My girlfriend, my former fiance, I don't know how to specify the relationship, but we haven't seen each other in 2.5 years. So that's an indication that it's probably left on the ice. But anyway, she called me up. She doesn't call me very often, but she called me up, and she told me she had to abandon her art history, modern art class, because she couldn't stand Duchamp's urinal entry in 1924, I believe, or 1928. He submitted a urinal as part of an exhibition in a way to upset the art world. So back in the day, I think it was Paris, he upset the art world by bringing a urinal to the show and exhibiting as his artwork. And he signed it R. Mutt. So that was a seminal point in art history, but my former fiance couldn't stand writing about it or talking about it, so she disbanded the class. So there's that. I thought to myself, well, she's not a Dadaist, and she's not open to the idea of upsetting the art world. Not that it's good or bad. It's just in the context where she's living, she has no tolerance for discord or to think about rebellion about the art world. So in that sense, that was kind of interesting to me to figure that out. So she'll take another course, but I got a kick out of it because that's one of the hallmarks of pre-surrealism, is the Urinal by Duchamp. I'm not sure of the year, but I think it was in the mid-20s or the late 20s, as I remember studying it from art history. So it was always foremost in my mind that Marcel Duchamp did that groundbreaking idea of presenting a ready-made to the gallery, or to the exhibition, as it was, and Joaquin had no tolerance for that. So, as I told her, it was most probably more the teacher than the subject at hand, but there you go. So, I got a kick out of that, and I've been reading about the end of the world. There's this very interesting book called Why We're Obsessed by the End of the World. Everything Must Go. So that's very interesting. Again and again throughout history, people have been obsessed with the end of the world, from romantic poetry to plagues and the nuclear bomb. Every period of time has their preoccupation with doomsday. So, and we're not done with it, and it's 2025. In fact, we're probably scared more than ever about the end of the world. So, but the point of view of the book is that despite this mania that we have, the world seems to go on. So I tend to think, like George Carlin thought, that after we go away, the world's going to go on just fine. I'll just find another life form to carry on. So that's a possibility. So all these things are keeping me going. I submitted my an artwork for the Mango Madness show. We're having an art show at the studios of Key West in the beginning of June. So anybody that tunes into my blog, please come to the show. I'm very excited to have a piece in the show. So it's going to be around January 6th, and it'll prove to be a nice show at the studios of Key West on Fleming Street. I'm still recuperating from my play I did about a week ago, and I'm researching some more things, so I might expand my vision. Who knows? I just find it very interesting, the idea of a painter being haunted and being trapped and having very little recourse by a doll of sorts. So that's also what's happening. And above all else, I'll just try to keep my head above water. I get sad from time to time because I'm single and I'm a little melancholy, but life goes on. I just have to keep going and keep if I'm not always painting, I'm writing, so I guess I'm not a bum. I tend to think that people think I'm a bum, but I spend a lot of my time. I write a lot, so all is not lost. Okay, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Ian Saturday Night. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.